Hi Aries, welcome to your daily video. I hope you guys are fantastic today. Thank you for tuning in. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you and see what pops up in your tarot card message. Angel, spirits, guides, please show us Aries. And what do they need to see or acknowledge? Aries. Show us Aries. Okay. I won't shuffle directly. I saw that's a little annoying. Let's see what we get. Aries, please. Friends, angels, guides. Okay, we're getting this Knight of Swords. There could be someone who was rushing in with urgent messages or news. Kind of like a out of control energy. It's like rushing, last minute. Okay, the challenge is new. Someone could be offering something, but it could be someone who is inexperienced, either in financial matters, work. It has to do with someone who is new or kind of inexperienced, because it's coming up as the challenge position. It's coming up as what's going to be challenging you. So a Page of Pentacles is just someone who could be sending you a message, but it could also be giving you this Ace of Coin. It does show here this energy of pushing back, defending yourself, wanting to prevent yourself from being, you know, maybe dumped on, or somebody's putting something on you. We have an Eight of Coin. You're focusing on specifics, specific details, small things. Okay, wow, you do have an Empress. You have someone, or your energy is value. You know your worth, you know your value, and there's this underlying energy of sort of aggressive but not wanting to be pushed around. This energy is a very good energy. It has to do with love and value. So it's major arcana too. So the main thing is here, the main issue going on is to know your value, know your worth. Six of Air, peaceful, possibly not discussing something with someone that you know could be in a Five of Swords. So the 6 comes after a 5. It means you're just not engaging in the conversation in some way. Your energy is stable. 4 of Wands, happy, stable. Things are basically good for you here. Your energy is actually Emperor. 4 of Wands to me is like Emperor energy, but it's not a major arcana. It is minor arcana for stability. You're coming from a place of stability. So there's more than one person involved in this situation. There are other people who are sharing feelings. Okay, so this has to do with feelings, which is interesting because the person comes to you with a very small request for which you're like, no. And then you start to focus on important details or facts, and then you know your value. So you decide, I'm not going to discuss something. I've got other things to do. My life is calmer this way. There are other people involved in this. Interesting. There are other people who share feelings about a situation. So it has to do with the emotions. This isn't about facts. This is about feelings. Your fear is that this is going to drive you up the wall. You're like, no. Like, please don't bug me, or, you know, there's something where you're like, don't give me this problem. That's your fear. Your fear is Nine of Swords. That it's going to take up too much of your headspace and just be like annoying. It's the outcome. Okay, it's a test of your strength. So your energy is major arcana here, where you have to, there could be a Leo involved, but this is the energy of drawing upon your inner strength to find peace, to calm the angry lion. And, you know, there could be someone around you who's losing their patience. They could be upset, hostile. Two of Swords is coming out. I feel like you don't exactly know why. You could be asking yourself, like, why is someone so upset about this? It's so small. Like, so what else do we have here? What else do we have here for Aries? Wow, 10 of Air. I feel like somebody could be, because your challenge is a Page of Pentacles. Somebody could be making something bigger than what it is. Okay. You're getting an Ace of Swords. There's clarity and truth, news or information that is a victory over defeat. So you have the Ace to the 10, but there is some kind of painful feelings or thoughts surrounding this situation. So what's going on here? Aries. Ooh, so we have the Death card energy. A door is closing. So you're going to make a final decision on something. The Death is closing out a cycle. It is major transformation and change. Your energy is Four of Wands. You're very stable. Something is very good for you here. What is this Three of Swords about for Aries? What are they getting that's a Three of Swords? Show us Aries. Show us Aries. Here we go. See, it's just some kind of like nonsense, silly. Page of Swords is someone who asks a lot of questions. It's an inquisitive mind, but again, it's a page. It's someone who's, it's the energy of inexperience. Okay. This is good. You're deciding this isn't worth your emotions. You're not on the same page as someone here, so you're deciding to depart. You're like, I'm not going to put my heart and soul into this. Other people can, but I'm not. If you and I can't agree, then let's agree to disagree. And you find value in this. Okay, there are people who have a very strong vested interest here. There's money involved. There's promotions involved. There's something involved where other people emotionally and tangibly are into this. And, you know, this is something about betrayal too. You feel betrayed. You feel kind of hurt. Or the thoughts that you're having about this situation are, this isn't for me. There is here a Queen of Coin, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo energy. This is a patient person. It's a person who is a queen, so they have authority, a certain amount of power. They're very supportive of people, usually. They know what's real. They know the value of things. We do have a King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy as a leader, someone who takes action, makes things happen, gives direction. Okay, so what do we have? We have the energy of the High Priestess. Secrecy, following intuition, something about having a deep sense of inner knowing. Okay. Your energy is Four of Wands. It's technically like an Emperor energy. Like you're in this energy of stability. You've taken certain actions in your life to ensure stability in your career. Okay, or something along those lines. You've taken some actions. You've been inspired and very dedicated, or very passionate. You've taken actions to reach this point in your life where you feel like, I shouldn't have to deal with this nonsense, really. The moon came out in the reverse, which means something will be revealed. And there is really good energy with that, though. Six of coin, benefits, payments, promotions, that kind of energy. So just choose your battles, because it looks like your challenges are coming from pages. And, you know, you're sitting here fearing the worst or thinking the worst when it won't happen at all. So it's better if you just disconnect your emotions from something. Either just say, let's agree to disagree, but you know, it's almost like you don't have a vested interest. Okay. What's going on for Aries? You do have a vested interest, but you kind of reached a point where you've been passionate, you have achieved a goal. People around you, though, this is group activities. This is people with shared feelings, shared emotions, shared opinions. And there's this energy of, I don't feel the same as you in something. I feel like although you might be like kind of annoyed, you might be not showing that to people. You may even know, like you may have a deep sense of inner knowing that there's something going on with groups or people. So I got these cards. I have here the journey. I have here the message of concern. And I have the house, which has to do with property, real estate, housing, residences, but usually it has to do with money and real estate. I got distant horizons. And I also got, let's see what else we're getting here. So at the end of all this, there's a change here for the better that brings you a benefit. Okay, wow. Yeah, I got here the death card, the coffin. So the coffin just represents the endings and change. And I did get the courtship. So there's something here about a new offer, a new partnership coming in. Or a current partnership that you already have, that you already know is working. So your energy is Four of Wands. Your challenges are other people with opinions and feelings as well. Three of Cups is like, they have feelings and emotions connected to this. And it's really hard to tell when someone has feelings because emotions are fluid. You can't really tell the way someone feels sometimes. And you're in this energy of, this doesn't make me happy. It's a waste of my time even. I'm not even going to invest my heart and soul into this. Now, I did get this truth card, Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, news, or information. I did get the Fool, breaking free, living in the moment, no burdens on your shoulders. There is something here about you're trying to figure out the solution to a problem or solve an issue. You could feel like you're trapped and your hands are tied too, like there's nothing you can do. Okay. Here we have this value, the Empress, a life of luxury, value. If I say value because it's Venus and Taurus, and it's Libra too, but it's really Taurus energy, tangible, real things, real money, real value. King of Pentacles. Okay, we have here a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And then we have here following the rules, needing to follow procedure, doing what is the right thing to do based on principles, rules, traditions. This is what we do. So wow, you're going to feel quite happy with the outcome here. 9 of Cups. These are like minor irritations. There's going to be a major change here. Look at what I'm getting. The Death card. This is a new beginning. So when a chapter ends and closes, you have a new beginning. Try to, okay, so we're getting this challenging energy of the Page of Pentacles. Try to rise above the fray. Don't let it affect you. Listen to your inner voice or trust. Rise above the fray. Don't allow this, because there's this underlying energy of aggression or fighting back. Looking at things very closely. Okay, we're getting here the Justice. Justice will be served. There is this energy of major arcana justice coming out. With the 9 of Cups and the Death, this is about a very positive change in your life. So, okay, yeah, it's showing here 9 of Swords. Like this was coming up as your fear. You're possibly overthinking something, like thinking too much about what could go wrong or what might go wrong in a certain scenario. Basically, rise above the fray, trust, have that, tune in to your higher self, and don't allow these messengers or people who don't have a lot of power. They're just people who are just kind of inexperienced, I feel is the word, because it's like people who do things for the king. So pages are representatives of the king as messengers. So they're just sort of like delivering this message. There is this very emergency sort of energy with it, like, oh my gosh, it has to happen now. The knight flies in, and your underlying energy is no, you're pushing it back. And then there's this energy of extreme value. There's something about valuable, tangible, real experience. So it jumps like really high. It goes above the king to value. So there could also be a mother figure, grandmother, anyone who embodies the energy of divine goddess energy. That's there. But I feel it's you, because you're in a 4 of Wands. There's a 3 of Cups around you. There's pages and a little bit of mental pain. However, that cycle closes out with the Death, and you're going to be very happy with this outcome. So Aries, I will leave it here for you. Thank you for watching your video, and take care.